been too long since I've done this. I was like, before stream, I was prepping to see, am I missing anything? Am I unmuted? Do I have everything? Is everything in it? Okay, hi. I think I'm good. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my brief history lesson on just some astronomers. Two astronomers particularly, Ptolemy and Tycho Brahe. Wait. Ptolemy and Tycho Brahe, or however you say his name. I'm gonna be honest. Hello? Okay. I think mic's working. Gonna be honest, BGM kinda distracting me right now. But hello. We're back. It's almost winter break, which does not mean that I am free. I still have quite a lot of things to do over the break. Well, to be expected anyways. Yeah, welcome to my presentation about Ptolemy and what's his face? Tycho Brahe. So, we're going to start off with Ptolemy. There he is right there. Look at him, majestic in all his glory. Alright, so Ptolemy was a Roman astronomer born around 90 CE or 80, whichever you prefer. He was thought to have been born in Ptolemy Hermio. He died around 168 CE or 80, again, whichever you prefer. And he lived mostly in Alexandria, so that's in Egypt, if I remember correctly. Most written records of him were destroyed during the fall of the Roman Empire. So there's like nothing on his personal life outside of his surviving works. And speaking of his works, he made massive contributions to trigonometry. He made one of the first trigonometric functions by creating and listing a table of many chords in a circle. He also investigated musical theory for quite a bit, and he studied visual perception around the end of his life. It was a book, he wrote a book on it called Optics, and as you see right here, this is Al-Haizam's copy of Optics. And his research was mostly about how refraction works and how images must make the same angle as their mirror image. He was also a famous geographer, and he based his data on maps of Marinus of Tyre. And one of the most famous things he did as a geographer was recording longitudes and latitudes for around 8,000 spots or points on a map, which allowed other cartographers to replicate what the world would have been like at the time. Now, in terms of astronomy, he wrote the Almagest, which was one of his greatest works, completed around 150, sorry, 150 CE. This was, I think, his greatest work. He most well known for this. He thought geocentrically, which means he thought the Earth was in the middle of the universe, which just was not true, but I guess Romans did not know better. So this meant that the Earth was a stationary sphere at the center of a larger celestial sphere, and this celestial sphere contained everything and rotated at a uniform rate around the Earth. And he dubbed this right here, this image you see on screen, that would be the Ptolemaic model or the Ptolemaic system. He credited a lot of his work to Hipparchus too. Alright, moving on to Tycho Bone. Or Tycho Brahe, yeah. Alright, he was a Danish astronomer, born December 14, 1564, and he died on October 24th, 1601, at the age of 54, showing, yeah, the fact that the country he was in did not fall means there are a lot more records of him. His father was the governor of the castle of Helsingborg, and he was abducted by his rich uncle early on because he was childless and wanted someone to take care of, I guess. Under the influence of his uncle, he began studying law at the University of... Oh, I forgot to swap slides. Began studying law at the University of Copenhagen from 15... What's that say? 1559 to 1562, and he inherited estates from both his father and his uncle. As you can see here, that would be an image of Tycho Brahe. Some of his works. His study of astrology, or astronomy, not astrology, two completely separate things, started with astronomical events such as solar eclipses and overlapping of planets influencing him to swap out of his profession of law. He worked under King Frederick II, and he established a printing shop to produce and bind his own manuscripts, because apparently the people he was going to weren't doing it right. He hired a lot of people to make everything for him, from like craftsmen to make all of his astronomical instruments, to Italian and Dutch artists and architects to design and decorate his observatory. He discovered a new star in the constellation Cassiopeia, but it wasn't really a star, it was just a supernova occurring. More on him in his astronomy. He proposed the Tychonic system, which was a mixture of a geocentric and a heliocentric system, where the Earth was still the middle of the universe, yes, but the sun and moon were the only things that really orbited around the Earth solely, as everything else would rotate around the sun and the moon. Because we are the most important things in the universe. Nothing else, nothing more. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Informative slides. I know, right? I think these slides, they'll get me through. So, he actually based some of his work, or not some of his work, a lot of his work on this kind of system on Ptolemy and another person called Copernicus. And yeah, that's the end of my presentation. Here's the bibliography if you want to look at it. These are my sources, and yeah. Okay, so what do y'all think? I can pass with this, right? I'm gonna pass my physics class with this. Right? 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 Yeah, I'll definitely pass. There's like no shot I don't pass. It'll be fine, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not worried at all. Have I submitted this? Give it an A? Thank you! I know a lot of people would give this an A. But I was trying to be humble about it, right? I'll be fine? Yeah, exactly. I just need to check if I submitted this. Hold on. Did I submit this already? Okay, yeah, cool. Do you guys want to go through the actual slides? Like, I know these are here, but I know you got through the actual slides to see if what I was doing is right. Who cares if the unit is momentum anyway? It's not momentum anymore. We are doing fields. Hold on. I need to set this up real quick. Oh, you guys can still hear me, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Alright. Let me move this over here. Gonna check if my OBS is cropped properly. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hi, I'm back. So let's run that through again, but like properly this time. Like, I know there were the funnies, right? But I can't always do the funnies. Name docs? Oh, that did name docs me. That did name docs me. Oh my goodness, I am on view only. I need to check. Okay, yeah, whatever. That's fine. Oh, we'll move past that. Don't worry about it. I don't think many things out there have my name on it. No, not RIP VOD. I'll just edit it out. It'll be fine. It just means that I have to do stuff after stream. Cool. What do you mean that's not... What do you mean? Huh? Literally means Friday. In both Spanish and Tagalog. Okay, so... running this through properly, I'll edit the VOD later. It's fine. Okay, so... again, this is Ptolemy. The actual Ptolemy. I don't know if you can see the similarity between Ptolemy and Ptolemy. But I think it's a pretty good comparison, right? So, he was a Roman astronomer, mathematician, and geographer born around 90 Common Era, or Anno Domini. And he was thought to have been born in Ptolemy Hermio. He died around 168 Common Era, and he lived mostly in Alexandria. Most written records of him were destroyed during the fall of Rome, which means not much was known about his personal life. His miscellaneous works, he made massive contributions to trigonometry, and he made a table of lengths and chords in a circle. And that was your first trigonometric function. He investigated musical theory for a bit, and then he studied visual perception. It was around the end of his life, and he mostly studied about how refraction works and how images must make equal angles to their mirror images. This right here is the book that he wrote. It is Optic, and this is Alhazen's copy. Alhazen, not Alhaitham. Present both the presentations at school? I could. Cause like, I could do the first one, I could do this one formally, and then I could do the second one informally. It'll be fine, yeah. And astronomy-wise, he wrote the Almagest, which was his greatest work, and it was completed around 1500 CE. He thought geocentrically, which means he thought that the Earth was the center of the universe, and he thought it was a stationary sphere at the center of a larger celestial sphere, and this celestial sphere carried everything else. and this was dubbed the Ptolemaic system or the Ptolemaic model, as you see here. And this work was... a lot of his work was credited towards Hipparchus. Moving on to Tycho Brahe. As you can see, that's him right there. His name's on the painting. He was a Danish astronomer. The pig's already giving you tangential acceleration pain? Which one? Oh, the astronomy one. Centripetal force, centripetal motion. Oh no. Will this be on the test? Yes. You will have to know what you'll also have to know what Tycho Bone looks like. This is Tycho Bone right here. I'll have to pick him out of a group of other musical related astronomers. So Tycho Brahe was a Danish astronomer born on December 14th, 1564. He died on October 24th, 1601 at the age of 54. His father was the governor of the castle of Helsingborg, but he was abducted by his childless rich uncle early on. Because of this uncle, he had to study law at the University of Copenhagen, which is seen here in its more modern form, and he inherited estates from both his father and his uncle. Helsingborg in Sweden? Probably. Europeans back then just like moved all over the place, yeah? It's like if you needed one thing, you go to Germany. If you needed another thing, you go to Switzerland. They were close enough that they could do that. It's not like Canada, where if you need something from Vancouver, you'd have to like prep for a whole week. His miscellaneous works. He thought to swap from law to astronomy through astronomical events such as solar eclipses and overlappings of planets that he had witnessed during his lifetime. When's the Overwatch 2 stream? Never. My computer will not be able to run OBS and Overwatch at the same time. My computer barely runs Overwatch. It's not happening. Why is this guy awake? I am practicing for my presentation tomorrow. So... where was I? He worked under King Frederick II, and he established printing shops to produce and bind his own manuscripts, because the normal printing shops did not do their stuff properly. And he practically hired everyone and anyone to do stuff for him with the money that he got from King Frederick. Is like ridiculous. He hired craftsmen to make astrological instruments so he could study more. And Italian and Dutch artists and architects to design/decorate his observatory. He also discovered a new star in the constellation Cassiopeia, but this was actually a supernova that was occurring. Cousin runs Overwatch 2 on a school laptop. Okay, look. I can run Overwatch 2. It like takes a couple rounds to get to stop lag spikes from happening. But OBS will not run. Like, I promise you, if I use OBS to record Overwatch 2, you're going to get a slideshow just like I am showing you right now. I can probably also run Siege. The problem with shooting games, right? Problem with FPS is with me. I have to turn the graphics very much down to even play the game at a decent FPS, right? Decent meaning 30 to 40. Now, having 30 to 40 FPS and bad graphics means everyone looks like a pixel. Like, I cannot see heads. I cannot distinguish people from wall. And when stuff look like pixel, I cannot aim properly. I cannot see them, therefore I cannot aim. Now let's move on with the presentation. Astronomy. Tycho Brahe. He proposed the Tychonic system, obviously named after himself, just like the Ptolemaic system was named after Ptolemy. It was somewhat of a mixed system where he took geocentric and heliocentric ideas, where Earth was the fixed center of the universe, just like a geocentric model, and the sun and the moon revolved around this, but all the other planets and stars revolved around the sun, just like a heliocentric model. So how are you? I'm doing fine, I'm just practicing some stuff. So it took the same ideas as the Ptolemaic system, where Earth was the center of an outer sphere, which contained all the stars. And it uses ideas, this model uses ideas from both Ptolemy and Copernicus's models of how the world works. And here are the actual bibliographies, which you can see are not an extremely long link. Pre-stream warm-up could not be worse than Nanami's Apex stream. Nanami's Apex stream. Listen, at least he can run Apex. Last time I tried playing Apex, I think it ran at 10 FPS with graphic down, so I don't think that's happening again. Like, if I'm gonna stream 3D games, I need to use something as a proxy, right? So when I streamed Fall Guys, I used my Xbox as a proxy. Let's move on over to our other screen, why don't we? Okay. Yeah, we're back. Hi, chat. You're sleeping now? Okay, good night. APA, MLA, no. I checked. At least, let me check again. Yeah, no, the bibliography list just says informally, so it's just gonna be links, I think. As long as I'm not, like, plagiarizing. And just play Overwatch 2 on Xbox? No. I prefer my mouse and keyboard. Also, I would be required to have the Xbox. And since it's not technically mine, it's my brother's. And he's been grinding Roblox and Rocket League recently. He's pretty good at Rocket League, but he's also gotten me hooked on this one simulator game in Roblox. It's the One Piece simulator game. I'm like, okay, this game, this is a really good thing to waste my time doing. So, yeah, that was my presentation. And now we can just chill for a bit, because I haven't streamed for a while, and I want to talk. But I also have to edit some stuff after the stream now. Anyways, how y'all doing? It's been a while. If I sound more dead inside, yeah, sorry. I've been, beaten to the... my sanity has been broken by school. I've been doing assignments left and right, and I know it only gets worse in university. Let's catch up on the last 4 months. Yeah, why don't we? So, what was the last time I streamed? I need to check this real quick. Was my last stream my physics homework stream? I think it was. Yeah, no, what happened on that test? I don't think I did extremely well on that test. But, whatever. My physics mark is like my worst mark so far. Face streamer kill, yo. Shouldn't you be sleeping? You have an exam tomorrow. Wait. Ma'am, go to sleep. No, my last stream was like 2 months ago. It's like there was the chemistry physics homework stream, and then before that was a Splatfest stream, I think. And then a Cuphead stream before that. Like the 4-hour one where I just sat there in the middle of the night grinding out the last boss and the DLC. Yeah, it's at 9:30. Go to sleep. All of y'all who have exams tomorrow, what the hell are you still doing up? No. Please. Yeah, no, okay. So when midterms came in, I realized I really had to crunch. It's like on top of the already piling amount of work that the classes were giving. I could not find the time to stream properly. It'd reach like 11 and I'd still be doing homework. I'm like, I cannot set up a thumbnail and everything for this. Pokemon Scarlet Violet stream when? I don't have I don't have the money to buy Scarlet Violet. Pokemon games are expensive now, man. Okay. It's like midterm marks. There weren't tests. It's just like, yo, this is the mark that you have at this point in time, halfway through the semester. But also, those are the first marks that we are going to be sending into OUAC. So, you better have done well, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not do that well, so I had to crunch. It's like, I'm trying to get into engineering, but also my physics mark is sitting at an 84 right now, I think. Math is at a 90, but I kinda did not well on that last trig test. There was like a couple questions that they screwed me off a bit. Why don't we... Okay, hold on. Let's go through... I'm gonna go through this question because I have nothing else to do. Let's go back here and we'll add a slide. So, on my last trig test, or trig quiz, how many uni apps did I send in? I've only, like, fully sent in one so far. Like, completed interview and everything. And that would be for U of T. I'm going to have to work on Waterloos over the break, along with all of my other projects. And then... what else? Oh, right. I have to think about culminatings and study for exams. You are not a washed-up loser. Ma'am, like, you helped me with quite a couple math problems. I think OUAC is over. So it's U of T, Waterloo, and Queens. And I think the U of T application stuff was fine. But I don't know what goes on through the heads of the teachers. Okay. Or the people who look over the stuff. Okay, so tell me, when you have a question like this, when you have a question like that, where would you stop? I'm just gonna grab my tablet real quick, because I have, like, done this question over. I also messed up a different question, because I wasn't thinking about squaring stuff, and I was just thinking about domains and stuff. But, I don't... that was like 2 communication marks, I should be fine. And you have a question like this. Where do you stop? Because I had done everything up to a point, and then I thought, huh, the stuff after this, or the stuff I've done so far is monkey. And what is earlier? Seems simpler. Useless? Yeah, seems like it. And I'm still doing it. I have a trig test this Thursday. And I kinda need to keep my math mark above a 90. So, let me just pull up this question real quick. Those are equations. Oh yeah, I got a tablet. I've been trying to figure out how I can play Osu on it, like hooking my tablet up to my PC. It's like a Samsung A8 or S8, Samsung Galaxy Tag S8. And I've been trying to hook it up to my PC with little latency, but wireless is not going to do that. Was it this one? God. I have so many trigonometry. I have so much homework problems on trigonometry. Okay, I found it. So, let me just bring this up onto my... Let me just send this to Discord, and I can get it on screen. Isn't it already a single trig function? Oh! Single trigonometric function of x, right. So, it cannot be in, like, a multiple of x, it just has to be x. So... I found my thing, and I'm going to put it on screen now. So, here's what I did. So you see that first red line? That's where that's what I left as my final answer. I had done everything past that point, so I had done the cos x equals cos squared x minus 3 plus 3 cos squared x, and then all the other stuff after that. But I thought, huh, this seems monkey, so I'm going to erase it because the other form looks simpler. Cos x, cos squared x minus 3 sine squared x. That looks simpler, kinda. Then 4 cos to the 3x minus 3 cos x. Because my monkey brain apparently doesn't work. Got a different study? Yeah, you do that. It is almost 2 a.m. Remove the slide before I present. Oh no, this is the troll version. It has Zelda from Lunk. I would Now the class that has me working the most right now is English, cause like, wait, I have something due for English tomorrow. Shit. I have something due for English tomorrow. It's only 400 words. I can smash that out in like 45 minutes. It's doable. No, but back to the trig thing. I had done everything. And then after the quiz, I had been informed by the smarter people in the class that yes, what I had erased was the correct answer. Like, okay, that's not good. I feel like I trolled multiple things on that test. Ugh. Oh, Tian says hi, chat. Or, more specifically, hi, chat. It is pretty cold right now in Canada. I On my way to volunteering one day, I I was trying to take the bus, but since it was like not the TTC, it took quite a bit of time to get there. I was standing in the cold, maybe like negative 10 degrees, sweatpants, and a light jacket for about 20 minutes, and I caught the I caught the cold. Whoa, it is sick time for everyone. So I have the sniffles right now. It kinda sucks. I sound nasally as hell. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, right. Let's go over the stuff I did. I wore the maid costume again. It was Halloween. I'm like, huh. Why don't I go to school with the maid outfit in my bag and then change there? Because no way in hell I am going on the TTC in a maid dress. That's not a thing that I want to be doing at like 7 a.m. in the morning. Especially because it was like cold. So I got there, I met up with my friend, he did my makeup, as per usual, because I do not own makeup. I don't know how to do makeup. So I need other people to do it for me. And I just kind of like walked around like that for an entire day. I didn't look as much of a fool as I thought, because one of my friends, he's like 6'3", I want to say, was walking around in an undersized Klee cosplay. So like, Klee, the lolly from Genshin Impact, is now 6'3". I'll let you imagine that. And I was standing beside him the entire time. So like, he didn't want to look as much of a fool. But I'm like, I'm the one who's looking less of a fool in this situation. And a lot of the teachers who I had, like, legit did not recognize me. I think I almost got marked absent from English if I did not speak when my teacher was taking the attendance. It's really funny. Oh, hold on. But, and like, I was surprised, like, I walked up to... There was a group photo that they were taking down in the, auditorium. So I went down there, and I'm like, oh, yo, that's my tech teacher from last year. Like, well, not really tech, it's like, we worked on in the garden and stuff. It was like, it was manual labor for a credit, but I'll take it. Were they hairy? They shaved their legs specifically to wear the Klee cosplay. So I went there. I saw my old teacher. I'm like, yo. I just walked up to him. I didn't say a word because my voice is like not trained for swapping. Like, I cannot do a female voice right now. So I walked up to him. I didn't say anything. And we just looked at each other for a while, and then he recognized me, and he said it was because of my eyes. I'm like, wait, what? You still know my eyes? I'm like, yo, he actually remembers me. I'm pretty sure I was on his good side last year, so I think he liked me last year. As a teacher. Not... You know what? That's where that conversation is. Oh, God. Other things. Oh. We had... All of my stories are like school related because it has been suffering. So since I last streamed, we had 2 unit tests for physics. One of them was like last month, I think, and the other one was like last week. I want to say last week or like 2 weeks ago, something like that. And when we were supposed to take the test, right? We're lining up outside the classroom waiting for our teacher to come in. And then the fire alarm rang. And like, we had to wait outside for a solid 30 minutes because someone actually pulled the fire alarm. We're like, we're all wondering if this is like someone from our class trying to like not do the test or something, right? So we go back in. It is currently 2:30. We've already gone 40 minutes since the start of the period. We start the test, and the teacher gives us extra time because the class in the morning had extra time during lunch. I finished the test at 4:15. School ends at 3:15. Keep that in mind. Meaning, most of the class had stayed behind for over an hour trying to finish this stupid long test. It's not like we hadn't studied for it or anything. It's like a lot of the smart people were like really mulling over some of the answers too. But like, even as I left the class, the group that had already finished, like the couple of students that left before me, they were just huddled around outside the physics classroom, mulling about their answers on the test, and comparing, and progressively getting more frustrated. And I joined them for another 15 minutes until everyone decided to leave. Meaning I left school at 4:30 that day. I'm leaving school a lot later these days, actually. It feels odd not, like, immediately trying to get on a bus and go home. Cause now I'm, like, doing robotics and I'm staying at school until, like, 6. I'm like, okay, I guess it's time to go home. But it's starting to, like, not be doable to do that. It's getting colder and colder. I'm like, ew, cold. Why? Because I'm gonna be honest, winter is not my season. I was born in winter, like around the tail end, but I much prefer fall. Fall is like the perfect season. It's like the weather's nice for sweaters. It's sweater weather. That's it. I like sweaters. It's sweater weather. Just like wearing a hoodie constantly. What else happened? Oh, right. Something happened pretty recently. It was like a couple weeks ago, maybe like last week. Yeah, last week. I was just studying for this trig quiz, the one that I was talking about right here with the question on screen. And I was sitting down in the hallway eating my lunch and studying for trig with like a couple other people, right? And these like younger grades, I want to say they were grade 10, probably like grade 9s or 10s. They walk up, they look at me and my tablet, and they're like, yo, x equals 1. They're like acting like gangsters and shit. I'm like, okay bro, cool, thank you. They start trying to pick a fight. I was like, yo, was that sarcasm? Tell me that wasn't sarcasm, bro. Like, what do you guys want? And let's just like start laughing at them because they look like idiots trying to pick a fight with someone who's like literally not doing anything. I just sat there and laughed for a solid 3 minutes. Like, the other people around me were laughing. These guys were just like absolute buffoons. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what happened to the younger grades, cause like when I was in grade 9, which was like the first half of grade 9, let's say, because the second half got corona'd. All of the the upperclassmen, like the older grades, they were pretty calm and not like the younger grades we have right now. It's like when we were the younger grades, we were acting pretty well for relatively well, right? Let's say that much. And now that I am the upperclassman, I am the old person in the school, I'm like, oh, what the hell are these what are the kids doing? Like, and apparently I don't look like a grade 11 or a grade 12. Like last year was grade 11. We were on our break. And we were it's like during was it quadmesters last year? No. Yes? No. But like, we had our math class was on break and a couple other classes were on break, and we had to go outside because they had to quote unquote air out the building. The traditional Seniors Established Authority, I guess. Yeah. But I think COVID established a lack of authority, or like a lack of opportunity to establish authority. You know what I'm saying? But like, we're outside on break, and like, the grade 10 class was like, yo, it's time to go inside, right? So this random grade 10 wanders up to me. It's like, yo, why aren't you coming inside? I'm like, bro, the fuck? I'm grade 11. What do you want from me? It was like, no way. No, you're coming in. No way. I'm like, bro, what? It's like the people around me they just burst out into laughter. I'm like, okay, bro. Anyways. It has been a while since I've streamed, and this is probably gonna be my only stream for the week. I'm quite busy for the rest of it. So I think I will see you all when the winter break starts next week. Probably. I don't know what we're doing. I bought Bug Fables again during the Steam sale, the fall Steam sale. So I should be able to catch up to where I was in that. But I don't know how well it'll run. Other than that, we could probably... we could clean up some stuff in Cuphead. I know there's still stuff I haven't finished. And then I haven't touched Terraria since the last update, so I want to go quickly see if we can go collect all those achievements. Balloons? I did not catch the sale. I did not catch the Epic Games sale. Because I had uninstalled the Epic Games Store, right? And by the time it finished reinstalling, it was already past midnight, and I missed the BTD 6 sale. So I'm actually pretty sad on that one. Because like BTD 6 actually seems like a fun game to like waste time on. I don't know if Roblox Phantom Forces will work. I could try it. What else? Oh, we should get back to Baba Is You. I think, yeah, now that we have the time. But yeah, thank you all for coming tonight. Especially this late. Bro, it's 2 AM on a school day? Nah. All of us have to go take a rest. So thank you all for coming. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye.